Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be doing another build video. And yeah, I have the camera facing this way. You're not seeing my face because I don't want to do a face reveal. But I disassembled one of my largest Lego sets and I'm going to be building it, and I disassembled it just so I can do a recording of it. And that set, you guys probably guessed it, it's of a Lego set I'm a fan of, Woody's Roundup from the Lego Toy Story line. This set has 502 parts, and I just disassembled this set into 4 sandwich bags. So yeah, I have also done a review of this set. I didn't really talk on it though, but I made many videos of this set on my channel. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna not really unbox it. It's not sealed or anything, but just take out what's in here. This is the sandwich bag. Here's the back of the box. Can't really see it, but yeah, that's the back. I already have the camera facing down, so I can't really see it. And in here I packed everything. I'm going to be doing a build video, and everything else in here is some other bags. I'm just going to put that to the side for now. Alright, so basically I packed them in 4 bags because it was 4 numbered bags. So this is bag 1. This is bag 2. This is bag 3. And this is bag 4. And you get 2 instruction manuals. Alright, let's start off with the first one. Now, I also did bring my, it's really bad to say, I brought my faceplate. So I'm going to be building on this thing. You guys are going to watch me. Alright, let's start with baggie number 1. Alright. So for this, I'm going to need instruction booklet 1. And might as well talk while I'm building, might as well just talk about Lego in general. Alright, so that's bag number 1. Got the instructions out and I'm gonna start building. Alright. So the first part is building the minifigures. The bag 1 isn't much, it's pretty much just everything other than the main build, the sheriff's office and the jail. Alright, so the first bag is just mainly, it's all the minifigures. We got Woody. Jesse. And you got Stinky Pete. And then also Bullseye. This is one piece. Bullseye only comes in the Western Train Chase set and this set, so this is the cheapest way to get him. And you put this brick piece in here. I'm just making sure the camera sees everything. Alright, let's build the cactus. Oops, there's one piece in there still. Okay. Yep, so here's a small cactus build, which is really nice. Next build is the trough for Bullseye. you got 6 transparent studs, but one is an extra. And they just go in this trough. So that's the trough. And next is just a little box where you put all the accessories. So you got 3 of these dynamite sticks. And you got, this set does have a lot of cool accessories. I really like the accessories in this set that are included. Alright. And you also got handcuffs, and you got a snake as well. So that's all of the builds other than the main one of this bag. And now we start building the gold mine. Alright, let's start building. Alright. Skip the page by accident. So, I'm just gonna start talking random. Lego Toy Story is, after all, my favorite Lego theme. It's the Lego theme I grew up with. Back in 2010 when I was like 6 years old. I was a fan of the theme. I bought like very few sets, only like 2 or 3. I was just a kid, wasn't allowed like a lot of the larger ones. I actually only got the smaller sets. I bought this set 3 years ago from eBay sealed for $110, which honestly is a good price because this set goes for so much and it's worth so much nowadays. Sealed, and I got it sealed for only 110. Its original price was 80 Australian dollars, only $30 by its original price. It's not the best price, but it's when you're looking at the set nowadays, it is actually a good price. Nowadays, if you bought this in stores, this would, because of inflation, this would cost way more. Right, there's the build of gold mine so far, really cool. And yeah, so 2010 is pretty much the first year when I started collecting Lego, having interest in Lego, and pretty much Lego Toy Story brought me to Lego, introduced me to Lego. Because I loved Toy Story as a kid, a lot. And this was just a great Lego theme. Really underrated as well, because nowadays, Lego Toy Story is juniors, the Toy Story 4 sets that came out. It's not normal Lego. I mean, it's still normal Lego, they're just not the normal sets that you would expect to get. I'm just making sure the camera is actually seeing me build this. Yeah, this is a really cool set in my opinion. I didn't see this at many places. I remember seeing this at Target back then. Again, I was just a kid, so I didn't really know about the prices. I looked up Brick Economy and I found out the original prices of the set, and yeah, they go for quite a lot. Well, you should be moving the figures to the side so that... I guess it's actually not much of a big deal. Alright. I believe that this is like the final step. I believe these three are some extras. I mean, you get an extra handcuff, that's pretty cool. An extra stud you can put in there, might as well. I just leave it out because it's not, there's only meant to be 5 in there. But it's meant to represent water anyways for bullseye. You can have as many studs as you want in there. And you got this thing that you attach here. Alright, there's the gold mine. I really like this build. I think it looks really nice and small. It is quite small. It's pretty nice though. So that's bag number 1. Only took 11 minutes. I'm going to get straight away started with bag number 2. And don't know if I'm going to make 2 parts or not, but I'm just going to move the rest of the build to the side for now. And move the camera a bit back so that I'm just going to move everything to the side here. Bag number 1 is done. Alright, let's move on to bag number 2. You see the instructions over here, they tell you to, there's like a play feature here. I made a full review, so I'm not going to show any play features here. Move on to bag number 2. Alright, bag number 2. Just gonna move the camera a bit closer to where I'm building it. Alright, let's get started. Bag number 2. Yeah, so as I was saying, Lego Toy Story pretty much got me into Lego. This theme means a lot to me, and I always tried looking on eBay for sets. And of course, you know, recently I bought the Trash Compactor Escape and the Buzz Lightyear Star Command Spaceship from eBay sealed for good prices, actually. And I'm keeping this sealed for a while. Just like having old, rare Lego sets sealed. I bought this 3 years ago. Back then I wouldn't keep stuff sealed if it was nowadays. Probably keep this sealed for now. But I opened it and I made so many YouTube videos out of it, especially those animation clips that I made to kind of recreate scenes from the movies in Lego form. But yeah, this is a really cool set in my opinion. It's definitely my favorite Toy Story set. It actually is my favorite Toy Story set. This is my favorite Toy Story set, and I'm glad I have it. So that's like the base part of the sheriff's office. See, underneath they use these 2 red technical pieces. That this piece was also in Constructor Zerg, if you were wondering. Alright. Yeah, this set has a lot of reddish brown pieces. It's pretty cool. This set in general, the build was just fun. I've rebuilt this like 2 times before. It's really fun. I really like this set, and the build is fun. A lot of parts, 502 pieces. This is actually, when it comes to piece count, it's the 2nd largest Toy Story set. The largest one is the Western Train Chase set. And then this comes 2nd largest. This set is based on Toy Story 2. Of course, Woody's Roundup was a Toy Story 2 thing, and it was like a TV show for Woody, and that's what this set is based on. The only other Toy Story 2 set is like the Pizza Line Truck Rescue when they're rescuing, you know, Woody and everyone else, and the toys are driving the truck. That's the only other Toy Story 2 set. Alright. have thought of that before. Now the camera can easily see everything. I have the parts here. Alright. I need 6 of these 1x2 pieces. What do I think of Toy Story 2? Toy Story 2 is my favorite. Actually, no, the first movie is my favorite. I was gonna say Toy Story 2 is my favorite Toy Story movie. The first one's my favorite. I'm a huge Toy Story sucker, so again, I love the Lego theme. Die Hard Lego theme. Die Hard fan of the Lego theme. Like, they just had so many interesting sets. This set in particular is really interesting. Like, nowadays they just decided to make the Toy Story sets 4+. They could have had so many cool ideas. Especially with the Incredibles Lego theme. They made those juniors. There was so many great ideas they could have made. And it would have been so many good sets. And I feel like the older the Marvel and DC superhero fans of Lego would like those. But no, they were limited to only 3 sets, and they were only juniors. Kind of sucked. I do own all 3 of them. Kind of forced to buy them as an Incredibles fan as well. One of the main figures so badly. The builds were alright. Not the greatest, of course. Bag 2 is almost done. So we're building the sheriff's office right now. The sheriff's office build is really interesting looking. It is really cool. There's even some other things that you'll notice as I'm building this, like tiny little things that are inside the sheriff's office, but I'm pretty sure that's in bag number 3. Alright. Okay. That's the build so far. It's really cool. I always appreciate this set. This set is because, like, thing is, this set isn't really accurate when it comes to like the builds, because of course the show's in black and white. But yes, we do see the sheriff's office. But the fact that they could actually make this in color, in Lego form, it was awesome. And this came out in 2010, so at the time Toy Story 2 was almost 11 years, because this set came out in January 2010, and Toy Story 2 came out in 1999, somewhere at the end. So you can see the doors. Put those in properly. There we go. I was gonna say, why is it so loose? Now, if this video doesn't go for over an hour, then I will make it all just one video, because I already finished bag number 1 and I'm only on 20 minutes of building, so I have a good feeling that I can get this done before an hour. One thing I don't like about Lego in general, sometimes hinge pieces get loose, and you know, then Lego becomes like faulty and stuff. Alright. Thing is, you shouldn't really be disassembling and building your Legos all over again, because then pieces start getting loose. That's one thing I learned about Lego, why the pieces get broken so easily. I've had a lot of pieces that broken. It's only that the main ones were like the leaf pieces. Right, I'm almost at the end of bag 2, just after building this sign, I think. Maybe I should start building a little faster. Alright, so you got stickers that I already applied, of course. Gold mine and jail stickers. Alright, that's the sign. The sign goes over here. Yep. Oh wait, there is actually something else. Now right now it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Reason I like building at this time is because, you know, I wake up fresh and start building a Lego set. It's nice. This is meant to be that little thing that you hit and Stinky Pete is meant to be like flying. Oh wait, I put this incorrectly. So that's a little play feature here. So I'm going to hit Stinky Pete. In the instruction booklet it says to use Stinky Pete. Just get him and then... yeah, do that. Alright, that ends bag 2. That is bag 2 so far. Got some extra pieces as well. Alright. Just gonna move this to the side and let's do like a bag 3. Which is gonna be the roof. Let's start building. I do realize that I should just stop building quite faster so that I don't take so long building this set. I'm already on bag 3 and I'm only on 25 minutes, so that's pretty good actually. So far, so fun. I really like this set a lot. So yeah, I've been collecting Lego since 2010, and we're in 2022 right now. 12 years of Lego collecting all of them, and this Lego theme as well is also 12 years. It's amazing how old this Lego theme is and still holds up to this day to me. And I would still find like brand new and sealed Lego Toy Story sets on eBay. This is actually the largest Toy Story set from the first 2010 wave, where there were 6 sets, and this is the largest one. And yeah, it's my favorite. I think second following up would be as far as my favorites, would be actually the Army Men and Patrol set, because I used to have that set. So many missing parts, planning to buy a new one anyways. That set was really cool. I really like Buzz's Star Command spaceship as well. I bought that. I haven't opened it yet. Probably not yet. Yeah, so this set has one exclusive minifigure, Stinky Pete, and 3 minifigures that you can get in other sets. But in the first Toy Story line, first Toy Story wave, Jessie, Bullseye were exclusive to this wave, and then they were released in the Toy Story 3 line on the Western Train Chase set. So yeah, this is the cheapest way to get Jessie and Bullseye, because this was an $80 set. The Western Train Chase set, unbelievably, was $160, really expensive. But even if you wanted to get Jessie in the Garbage Truck Getaway, that version was different. But even if you do include that, that set was $100. And I'm talking Australian dollars, I'm not talking US. I know this set costs $50 US in the US. This is 80 here. That's US dollars. Right now it's 7, just almost 7:15. But hey, a morning build is always fun. I even built the Mater Spy Zone in the morning. Go check that out. I built Mater Spy Zone, and 2 years ago I built the Construct a Zerg. Now the second instruction booklet that comes in the set is only a bag 4. And bag 4 has the most parts out of all the bags, because it's all of the jail part. And yeah, they just made one entire bag for the jail. Another bag. One thing I'm not liking about Lego in general is that usually the pieces, they're not of high quality. Sometimes certain parts will just get snapped, and then like minifigure hands, I've had like one minifigure hand that got snapped, which isn't good. Here we got the light blue windows. You see, I really like the colors they chose for like certain things. Like the light blue windows are in light blue, which is really nice, really nice. Alright, now this video is already going up to 30 minutes. Now, originally I was thinking of doing a live stream of this video, but I feel like just recording it instead of doing a live stream would be easier, because I have to set up everything then. Got some long brown parts here. There's top so far. Next is the sign, which of course I already applied the stickers of Sheriff. only had this set for 3 years so far. Not that long ago, 2019 is when I bought it. And that's when pretty much I bought the next Lego Toy Story set after so many years. The last one I bought was back in the day. That's the sheriff sign. I really like that. Yeah, this set is pretty much like flawless to me. I really like this set. It's easily my favorite Toy Story set. It's probably not the best Toy Story set. I think there are other popular Toy Story sets like the Western Train Chase. People probably like more, or the Trash Compactor. I could be wrong, but this is actually one of my favorites because it's literally a Western City build. It's a really nice Western City look. Right. Then you got the roof pieces. Which take time to put on. There we go. Alright, then we got 8 of these cone pieces. Now, the reason I'm talking might as well because I'm not going to add music in the background whatsoever. If I would add Toy Story music, but of course I don't want any copyright claims on this video. So, I'm not going to add any music. And I don't really think any of the music in the YouTube library really fits with what I really want for this video. So, I am talking. Okay, I want this go on. There we go. Alright, so that's like the rest of the parts is what you build inside. There's actually a little money vault inside. Alright, now the instructions are telling me to grab what I built here. Just make these things to the side. Now to attach this here. Alright. Inside here, there's the little desk build. I'm going to build that desk using these telescope pieces. Yeah, this is pretty much the sheriff's office, like the inside, and there's like a little desk for Woody, the sheriff, of course. It's a really small build. It's nothing that interesting, but it's just tiny little features that are really nice. And it just goes on the side over here. Alright. Then we got the money vault build. Just put it to the side. So this set you get $300 bills. So in this set you really do get a lot of accessories. I would even consider the money to be the accessory. Like this set, they just add so much for 502 parts. It's cool because there are other sets that have less parts and are about the same size as this set. Like the trash compactor has 370, while this one has 130 more parts in that set. And that set would cost more. That set cost $100 originally. This set cost $80. And so which Lego Toy Story wave do I like better? Do I like the Toy Story 3 line better, or do I like the first wave when it comes to the 2010 line? And that's kind of hard because I like both lines. I just love Lego Toy Story either ways. Well, I'm not a huge sucker for the 2019 4+ sets. But I would say as a whole, I think the Toy Story 3 line is better because there are more larger sets and just more interesting builds, I guess. Like, for example, the Trash Compactor, it's a really good set. I think it would be my favorite Toy Story set, Lego Toy Story 3 set from that line. Or the Pizza Planet truck, it's a really nice set. It's not based on Toy Story 3, it's Toy Story 2. That's the little money vault. Again, it's not finished. I'm not done. Oh wait, I didn't add this piece. So you got $300 bills. They go in here. Just this one extra part. Yeah, these things over here are really loose. That's one thing I don't like about that. So the money vaults. Here's a money vault. Again, I made a review, not really a full review. Well, technically a full review, just no talking in it. I'll put a link in the description to that video. And the money vault just goes over here. Alright, that's bag 3. That's the roof done. So now, finally I can build the last numbered bag. And that is, so instruction number 1 was just all of bag 3. Back shows, so you put the rocks in the gold mine and it shows just the opening the vaults. So that's instruction booklet 1. Now I'm going to move on to instruction book 2, which is only of bag number 4 as shown here. So I'm going to start building bag 4. Out of all bags, this has the most parts, I can easily tell. It makes sense for it to even have just one instruction booklet for that one numbered bag. Alright. Let's just wrap things up now here. I'm gonna actually kind of build a bit faster here. It'll be amazing if I got this done under 50 minutes. Again, this is actually the same build, like the base thing, as the other, the Sheriff's Office one. So just kind of repetitive here. I actually think out of all of the builds in this, I think jail build might be the most interesting one. It uses less reddish brown pieces, there's more gray to it. It's really cool. I think this video is already gone for 40 minutes long. Again, it is one of the larger sets, so it makes sense if this video goes on 40 minutes. Again, I'm already on my 4th and last bag, so it's not a big deal. Alright, where are those pieces in gray? Light gray. I did kind of wish if I could show you the instructions. Not required, but there isn't enough space. Oh wait, no, I did something wrong here. I'm actually liking this build because so far when I'm building this, it kind of reminds me of like Lego houses in general when you build them. When you like build brick by brick. This is definitely one of them. And out of all the Toy Story sets, this and the Trash Compactor are like the only construction sets. Every other Lego Toy Story set, I'm pretty sure, are either constructed builds or vehicles. So this is definitely one of the unique sets out of Toy Story line. And of course, I'm excluding the Toy Story for Junior set, because if you talk about the Carnival Mania, that shooter game, it's just a basic build. I did buy that set. I mean, I'm just still saying it's pretty basic. Of course, they're not as good as the Toy Story sets, 2010 ones, but you know what? I did buy those mainly because of the minifigures, and because they only had 4 plus. They didn't even pull that line Junior, they just pulled 4 plus. I guess after 70 years of realizing that LEGO is definitely appealing for all ages, LEGO decided in 2019 to stop having an age range and just call it, okay, so for example, this set is 6 to 12. A lot of adults love this set. I'm 18 and I love this set. And I'm 6 years above the bracket. So nowadays they would just say 6 plus on the box, just so that there isn't really an age range. And so that when people see this, they can say, okay, this is definitely for me. I mean, obviously, I don't care what the box says. I would still buy a 6 to 12 set. But yeah, that 2019, they stopped doing the age range thing. They only had like that number and up. They don't have a certain age bracket. This set, you get a lot of these pieces for sure. You know, I actually don't mind if this video goes for a bit longer, but as long as I get this done under an hour, I guarantee I can get this done under an hour, hopefully. Probably shouldn't guarantee everything, I can't really guarantee. So right now I'm building the jail where Stinky Pete is being kept. Stinky Pete is exclusive to this set, and not my favorite figure of this set, just because, like, my favorite minifigure in this set is Woody and Jesse. Because it's my only set with Woody and Jesse, so I don't own the Western Train Chase set, or the RC set of Woody, or I don't own the Polybag of Woody. So that's why this set, my favorite characters are definitely Woody and Jesse, because I love those long arms, long legs, the mold heads. They're just really nice. Alright, this video has already gone up to 44 minutes. Let's start building a bit faster here. Alright, when it comes to the Toy Story films, so the first one's my favorite, second one is my second favorite, third one is my third favorite, Toy Story 4 is my fourth favorite, fifth favorite is Lightyear. So it's pretty much like any new Toy Story movie comes out, it's just not as good as the one previously, it's just a coincidence. I watched Lightyear in cinemas recently, I thought it was okay. I'm not a fan of Lightyear sets, I'm just glad the Lightyear sets, the 3 of them, 2 of them are at least like non-junior sets, that's a good thing. I'm not interested in buying any of the Lightyear sets though. And with the Toy Story 4 sets, I pretty much bought all of them except for like the RC sets, so I mean that was easy to get. So this is a little play feature here later on. You can also check out my Construct a Zerg build video. That one only took like 13 minutes. Actually, no, less than that if you exclude me talking and stuff. Like, even like opening up in the beginning. What am I doing right now? Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I already knew this video was going to take up to 50 minutes because when I rebuilt this set previously, without me recording of course, I counted up, it took around 50 minutes. So yeah, Bag 4 will definitely take the longest to build because it has more parts. This is a nice jail set, like jail build. Like, you know, like, it's kind of like a Lego City police station, this set, but it's just in Western form, in Toy Story style. So I really like this set a lot. I love it, in fact. Not that many pieces left. Almost got this set built. Now, 2010 was a great year for LEGO in general. Like, a lot of LEGO sets were great. There was also another childhood LEGO franchise of mine back then. But the LEGO theme was really disappointing, and guess what it is? I think you guys got it. It's the Ben 10 LEGO theme. They only had 6 sets, and they weren't even LEGO. They were different Bionicle builds, and they were really disappointing in general. And that's why I never really had a interest in like buying all of them. I mean, it was still Ben 10. It was still I think I used to have like the Big Chill one. I think I still have it with like a missing leg. But yeah, they were really not that good, and they could have had so many great ideas. While on the other hand, the other cartoon LEGO theme, I guess, is Toy Story, and Toy Story sets were really good back then. They were actually good. They were like perfect sets, in my opinion. Alright, if I could just get this piece, and for some reason it's not... Oh, there we go. Alright, then you got the jail sign. That's a sticker. In general, I don't like LEGO stickers. I mean, they are fun to put on, I'm not gonna lie. But sometimes when you mess up one time, you can't really do anything about it. You just messed up. Alright. Jail's almost done. Not that far left. Already almost 50 minutes into the video. I already knew this. I kind of thought I would take less, just like 40 minutes and something, but then I realized the jail definitely doesn't. It definitely takes a while to build the jail. Again, the jail part has the most parts out of all the builds, because the number bag was even large when I opened it. And again, there's one instruction booklet entirely just for the jail. You can see this is actually not hollow. There is a build, and then there's like a small play feature. Oh, I'm actually almost done. That's awesome. Originally, I was thinking of doing like 4 separate videos just of each numbered bag, but I just felt like that would have been kind of a bad idea. It would have been nice if I just did everything in one video. Alright. So that's the back part. And then in the instruction booklet, it even shows that you turn this, and then that, comes out. It's a pretty fun play feature. It is actually pretty fun. I really like. I think out of all the play features inside, that one's my favorite. It's okay. I'm not done yet. There's still more. There's still more to go. But almost there. Just like tiny little things left. Oh wait, I forgot. Let's put the stud here. Sometimes I just skip parts I don't realize. There's a Stinky Pete wanted sign. That's a sticker. That just goes over here. So yeah, Toy Story is a really popular franchise. You got this as well. It is a really popular franchise. And that's why LEGO decided to license Pixar and decided to make LEGO Toy Story sets. Alright. Now I get... And this is kind of like those LEGO Creator modular sets where you can like disconnect each section. And that's really cool. So I'm just going to attach these two sections together. And then you got this piece. I'm just going to do this one backwards. You got this piece so that you can put it here so that both of these sections can actually like stay together. And I'm on my last step, which I'm pretty much just building the last of what's remaining. This was definitely a fun build. It was just like building Lego houses when you're building brick by brick, especially for like here and the bottom part of the sheriff's office. I like how the sheriff's office is like 2 seconds, like you got the roof part, inside there's a money vault, and then downstairs there's just a small desk. But it's still really nice. And this is, I guess, the 502nd part. Just gonna add those there. And that's it, guys. I finished building this set. This was definitely a lot of fun. Really fun, in fact. I actually really like this set a lot, as I said previously. So this set, you get 4 minifigures. Sorry, 3 and then 1 horse, but again, 4 minifigures. And you have 4 Woody's Roundup gang characters. Toy Story 2 gang. I enjoyed building this set a lot. I did. And also, quickly, before I end the video, so that's the last page of the instructions. So you got 40 steps. And the last page shows that you can take out those bricks of bullseye and how the set is displayed at the end. But got a nice photo of the set, so it shows the 2 play features and advertisements of 2 Toy Story sets here. So I already have Buzz's Dark Knight spaceship sealed for now. I'm missing this set. This is the other set with Woody. And then also the constructor builds, which I have the Zergo, and I also did a build video of that set, so go check that out. I'm still missing the Buzz Lightyear one. You know, the pieces, old Lego Max ad, and the old Lego Win kit. So nostalgic. So yeah, really nice set. So you got 3 main play features. So you got the rocks one where you can pick up the rocks and put it here. The jail one I showed you, and even the one up in front of here. It's Stinky Pete and kind of launch him out. So yeah, you got 4 great minifigures in this set. It was a great build. I definitely enjoyed building this set. And yeah, that's it for this video. And be sure to comment, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.